September 2021, more than a year into the pandemic, I decided I was going to fulfill my childhood dream of becoming an artist. I got a basic drawing tablet, started a 30-day drawing challenge, and went from this to this. 30 days, roughly 30 studies, decent proportions, some amount of shading, attempts at foreshortening, and a bit of detailing for material. Now it was time to go from 2D to something more 3D, and luckily I found this. Followed the steps, and then made a whole suit of armor with what I learned. Now it was time to make my own. It's a little rough around the edges, but hey, it's a start. Helmet shape was the biggest meh of the piece, so it was off to another study. Gotta say, painting metal it's therapeutic, I swear. Of course, I couldn't put a helmet on every character, so it was time to paint some faces. I found a style I liked by Huion, you can find him on ArtStation, and copied it as best as I could and made a few of my own. Now, I was ready for a blind attempt. 3 months in, and gotta say, we're nailing some basics here. 2022 was rolling up, and I was ready to do some more. Pretty much spent the first few months of 2022 doing nothing. But then I buckled down and did 365 days, and a measly 3 pieces. This one might as well be a sketch. This one's pretty much following a tutorial, great one by the way. And this one is the supposed culmination of my initial studies. Terrible proportions, decent shading, same old materials. What happened? In my first 30 days, I went from bumbling art baby to a somewhat walking art toddler. Fast forward 6 months and yeah, I fell flat on my face. And then we just doodled. And doodled. And doodled. And doodled. Yo, but some of these did slap. And doodled. And doodled. Wow, it's almost 2024. Let's go follow some tutorials from Draw with Flow, crank out our own versions, and say, yo, hey, yeah, we did some pieces in 2023. Now, here I am, no closer to my goal than I was 2 years ago. Except this year is going to be different. This year, I'm going to be a better artist. This year, I'm doing 30 pieces to get good. This is the goal. To go from here to here. To look at all the old pieces and go, ugh, ugh. To cringe at how terrible I used to be. To no longer be art baby, but instead, art boy. And hey yo, I'd appreciate it if you checked it out and let me know how I'm doing.